Welcome back, my friends. Do you know how they make us dependent on them, these politicians? How they convince us that some of them must get into political office for us to prosper? It's sad. It's called a psychological operation. So tune in for more. So how do politicians manage to control large swaths of the population in order to drive their own political interests? A lie told once is a lie, but a lie told many times becomes truth. That was Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's minister of propaganda. And that observation is very fascinating. So this concept was proven in an experiment that was conducted at some point in time. So 5 monkeys were put in a room with a banana tied at the top of the room. And then one monkey tried to reach the banana, and all the monkeys were splashed with ice cold water. And then they would repeat the process anytime any of the monkeys tried to get to the banana. So it got to a point when if one of the monkeys tried to get to the banana, its fellow monkeys that would jump up, grab him, drag him down, and beat him up. You go for that banana, we get splashed with water. Now, over time, one of the monkeys was replaced or swapped with another one. So he's a brand new monkey. He's in the room. He doesn't know the game. He tries to go for the banana. His mate grabs him and then beat him up. He doesn't know that if he goes for the banana, if they get splashed with water. He only knows that if he goes for the banana, his mates will jump up and beat him up. So over a period of weeks, they swapped monkeys one after the other, to a point when there are now 5 brand new monkeys in the room that have never been splashed with water, but are not going for the banana. The only thing that they know is that if they climb the rope to go for the banana, their mates, the other monkeys, will beat them for no good reason. That is how politicians manage to marshal such monumental or Leviathan power. So let's try to discuss this relative to the political situation in our country, where, for example, Raila Odinga managed to convince large swaths of the population that they can only be successful economically if he's elected president. So much so that very many people lost the opportunity to work hard because they were waiting for Raila to get elected. Raila has been in the political space for decades, but nothing has changed. Himself is in business, while the people who are psyoped, who are made to believe that their success will only come through Raila, some of them already lost their life. That is wasted opportunities. So there are these stories that were told over time about how certain politicians were bad and others were good, or how this is the man that can help us out of this, can dig us out of this hole, and the other one cannot. So that is just one example. It's a psychological operation. You believe that you come to believe that it's only our success will only come. It first worked on Luos, very many Luos, and over time it spread to other parts of the country. So much so that the Raila issue, if you try to contradict it, you'll be beaten, even by other tribes, not just Luos. And then when I already highlighted a point in our political spectrum where the issue of circumcision, which is not culturally Luos, or oftentimes been used against Raila Odinga whenever he's running for political office. So let me give you a case in point that is very interesting, it's fascinating. That you can have a lady from a community that practices circumcision. She's pregnant with a Luo boyfriend who is not circumcised, but she's asking you as a friend if Luos can make women pregnant. That is the level of psyop. That is the level of brainwash that happens with this concept. Somebody is pregnant with a Luo that was not circumcised, but is asking if Luos, okay, if you don't even get to that point, you are working as a person with her. Your parents were not circumcised, but yes, you are here, meaning your logic is disproven. So every person in another example is how we came to believe that every rich person, every successful person is either dirty or as in they're just up to something sinister. They are in Illuminati or they have jinn. You experience this a lot, especially at home. So for every successful person in the village, or at least I think everywhere, their justification is that this person is either in the Illuminati, or if they don't understand the Illuminati thing, they say that they have gene. For every successful person, that is so predominant in the village. It's so widespread. But if you look at the person that you're being told that is in Illuminati, or that is that has gene, he works hard. He works hard. He works hard, and so his hard work is rewarded. So it disproves the rule. It disproves whatever their logic, whatever they're trying to drive across is not making sense. So let us be very attentive. Let us be observant, and have that mental acuity to discern between the bullshit that the government or even economic leaders are trying to brainwash us with, and focus more on the things that for our own and focus more on our own perceptions of life, and of course double down on the good things that can improve our lives. So that, my friends, is how politicians manage to control large swaths of the population. So beware, my friends. Anytime you must question these people, don't get too attached to politicians. There's nothing better that they're going to offer. They're not going to help us in any way. So subscribe.